Morning. How you doing? It's your boy, Adam Handler, the Case Handler. It's August 5th, Wednesday. How are you, 93.5 FM listeners? How are you, Facebook followers? You may or may not even be seeing this right now because most of the people out in Jersey where I live don't even have power right now or Wi-Fi. So this could be the greatest show that nobody ever sees. But hopefully people are out there listening on 93.5 FM and looking at their watch and saying, wait a minute, it's 9:30. Handler and Squeeze are about an hour late right now. Well, I had a little difficulty getting in. The George Washington Bridge was jam-packed, and I take the Holland Tunnel, which obviously was taking on some of the heat from the other traffic coming over. But you know what they say? They say two things, actually. They say a lot of things, right? Two things we're going to say right now are, number one, you can't keep a good man down. Number two, Squeeze, it's better late than never, right? And
you know what? Number three, who God bless, no man curse.
That's right, man. And number four, one chance, one choice, your Case Handler. I'm Adam Handler. I'm with David Squeeze Annakie. We are now officially cruising with the Case Handler. That's my job, man. Oh, you want to say? You want to introduce?
I love it, man. I just love it. You get to say all the cool things. You know what? I got one question for you.
Yeah? What's that question?
You know, you down with PPID?
You know me, I'm a partner. I better be down with PPID. If I ain't down with PPID, we got a big problem. Again,
huge problem.
We are, and who is PPID? We are Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. We are a full-service law firm here in Manhattan, 225 Broadway on the third floor. We also have offices in Peekskill, New York, and in Brooklyn. My area of, let's say, focus and specialty, even though you can't say you specialize in anything, but the area of law which I primarily practice in and have embraced for my 17 years of law practice is personal injury. What does it mean to be a personal injury attorney? It means that I am responsible and my team is responsible for making sure that you get maximum compensation if, God forbid, you're ever injured in an accident. What's maximum compensation? Maximum compensation is full medical bills being paid, time out of work being paid, and of course, pain and suffering awards. What you've been through in the past and what you're likely to go through in the future due to the negligence of the other people involved. Car accidents, construction accidents, workplace accidents, trip and fall, slip and fall, medical malpractice, nursing home accidents, nursing home negligence. If you've been wronged by somebody else and that wrong has caused an injury to you or your family, you are entitled to money under the law, regardless of who you are, what you're doing here, whether you're in status or out of status. All you have to do is give us a call and let us know what has happened, and we'll let you know how we can help you. Our
like
phone
numbers of people that you have already helped, man. You mean those people? You're talking about people like that?
I haven't even gotten to the big numbers yet. I'm almost done. Let me preach. Let me preach.
Preach away, man. Preach, my brother. Preach.
Our phone number.
Share us on Facebook and on 93.5.
Our phone number
preach
is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID law. Again, we're a full service law firm. I handle personal injury. My partners handle the immigration. I personally have been responsible over the course of my career. I have logged in settlements and verdicts in excess of $120 million. All right, ladies and gentlemen, almost $14 million this year alone, 2020, the year of the dumpster fire, a year that we'll never forget, even though we want to forget. We're here for you, and we're giving back to the community that's embraced us for so many years. How are we giving back to the community, Squeeze?
Yeah, well, you tell me, how are you giving back to the community? Is it because you are with a firm that cares, a firm that treats people like family? Is it because you have settled $120 million for your client? Is it because everybody that's listening to 93.5 FM right now says, yeah, I know that big mouth guy, Squeeze, has been on the radio since 1996. And hold up, that's that guy. That guy's been on the radio with him for like 15 years. That guy is probably the longest attorney that's been on the radio consistently. Yes, it is that same guy, Adam Handler. Don't get it twisted. So here's what, before I ask Adam to actually, give us a true success story, I want to actually share my screen with him right now before I even talk. By the way, folks, we are also on Facebook, Adam's page, The Case Handler, my page, David Squeeze Annakie. And I would love for you all, please go to my page, David Squeeze Annakie, Adam's page, The Case Handler. Subscribe to the page. So this way, when we go live at any time on Facebook for any reason, you will get an alert. Also, of course, we're asking you, if you're watching Facebook right now, this show is about personal injury. And yes, he's with a firm that does immigration, but we're going to focus on personal injury this morning because it's very important that you have the best attorney in the business. Do me a favor, share the page that you're watching, please. Just share it with at least 10 people, if not more. Share it in groups. Join some groups. Share the link. You know this is a great show, all right? If you are administrators of pages, share it there too. But with that said, what I want for everyone to really do right now, Adam, I want for everyone that's listening to the show to understand that what this is about is the fact that people do get hurt in an accident. It happens every single minute. It happens every single hour, every week, every month, every year, every decade, every century. They need to have the best attorney here in New Jersey and New York when this happens. Why? Because I do not believe that you should just select an attorney that's going to go for a couple of thousands of dollars. An attorney who's just trying to make a quick buck. The ambulance chasers who are trying to just make a quick buck and telling you that they can give you some money up front. Do not believe that bull crap. Go with a man that has proven themselves. Go with a man that has made partner in a very powerful firm, a firm that's been around for over 50 years. And that man is the case handler. I call him the shark. And remember, you've got one chance, one choice to get the maximum compensation when you get hurt in an accident. So if it's a car accident, bus accident, the accessoride accident that happened a few years ago that Adam handled, okay?
$2.5 million, by the way.
The tractor trailer accident and the car accident on the Tappan Zee Bridge.
$867,000, by the way.
You see what I'm saying? The one out in Long Island with that traffic sign, okay?
$3.4 million, by the way.
You see what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I'm talking about. I am talking, the man that's talking about the money, that man is the man, ladies and gentlemen, that has settled millions of dollars for people. The dude that was riding his bike, I think it was an Uber dude, and got hit in Brooklyn. That
$550,000, by the way.
You see what I'm talking about, people? That's what I'm talking about. So listen, I know you're sitting there on your backside like me, and you're saying, man, I don't get into accident. No, it's going to happen to either you, your family member, or friend. So what you need to do for your sake and for our sake, and to make sure that you have the best possible attorney if and when you get hurt in an accident, is to store the number. And that number happens to be, y'all ready? Get ready to dial the number before Adam.
Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this? All right, here's the number. 844-774-3529. Now, what I need for everyone to do, dial that number. That number is a phone that is next to the attorney. We're live here on Wednesday, August the 5th at 20 minutes before 10. The phone is next to Adam Handler. I want for every one of my brothers and sisters in Brooklyn, in Queens, okay, in the Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Rockland County, Westchester County, okay, to dial the number, and Adam is going to say, oh, you're down with PPID. Yes, you are down with PPID. Dial this number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. If you're down with PPID, you need to call this number, 844-774-3529. I love you, my people. Adam loves you, and he treats you like family, and we will help you if and when you get hurt in an accident. Dial the number and be down with PPID, 844-774-3529. Call it right now. Adam will answer the phone, 844-774-3529, and be down with PPID. Because if you get hurt in an accident, you don't want to be settled for a couple of bucks. You want the maximum amount of money, because guess what? Money can't replace your hurt, but it definitely can help you to get through life a little bit easier. So dial my attorney, the case handler, 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW. Ring him up now and say, Adam, I'm down with PPID. You know me. Adam.
And the good news too is when you call that number 844-774-3529, you can have your immigration questions answered for 100%.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right about that.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
100% free advice over the phone, free consultations. It's not done anywhere. Okay, in New York City, no law firm with this prestige, no law firm with this track record of success is giving out 100% free phone consultations, whether it's personal injury, immigration, criminal defense, matrimonial, real estate, employment law, whatever it is. 100% free, no strings attached, free consultations. All you have to do is call that number, 844-PPID-LAW. But I would love to take this opportunity right now to talk about some of our past success stories. You know, it's almost like a scrapbook.
Boom stories. Boom stories.
Boom stories.
Boom story. We need that big hot story of you, the case handler, Adam Handler, helping out somebody out there who got hurt in an accident, man. I need somebody who heard you on this station, 93.5 FM too. All right. Yeah. I'm coming at you, man, because I know you are the best in this atmosphere, in this hemisphere right now. Okay, God forbid somebody get hurt on the 678. God forbid somebody gets hurt on the 95 North. God forbid somebody gets hurt on the job. Okay, man, come on, we gotta make sure that people understand that you can demonstrate this every single time and rock it every single time, man. So look at all these verdicts. Look at all these settlements. You're talking about millions of dollars, people. You need the attorney that's going to get you the big money. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Adam, I'm going to let you pick one, man. There's so much. There's so many cases that you've handled. Bicycle accident, motorcycle accident, desperate accident, medical malpractice. Man, you the man. If I died, I had to come back. I'm coming back as Adam Handler.
Yeah. Well, I hope that that's not the case. Let's talk about this 2.65 million. This is one that we settled earlier this year. If you could read that quote for me, Squeeze, I would be very, very grateful.
It says here for this $2.65 million settlement, this is Jada from Brooklyn. And here's what Jada said, listeners on 93.5 on Facebook. It says, everything went perfectly with my case, and I am very happy with the results. This is Jada from Brooklyn. And once again, the settlement, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for it. Are you ready for this? $2.65 million. $2.65 million. That's unbelievable. So that's the reason why every day we get on the radio, I get on the radio and I pump this number 844-774-3529 for you to call. Because once you get behind the wheel, you never know what can happen. Maybe you be in a restaurant and you get hurt.
Listen, let's talk about this case. You know, the one for 2.65 million. This is an individual that was walking down the street. She was walking to work, crossing in the crosswalk in Manhattan on the Upper East Side. She had the right of way. She had the walk sign, and another vehicle that coming the opposite direction. You know, when a vehicle has a green light to turn left, the pedestrians also have, you know, that white man in their little box to say it's okay to walk. That's the right of way. And the driver turning left must always yield to the pedestrian. In fact, New York law requires that all drivers, whether they're driving through a red light, which they shouldn't be doing, green light, yellow light, left turn, straight ahead, always must yield to pedestrians. Pedestrians in New York City have the right of way. And this driver wasn't paying attention. She was knocked over. She wound up having a surgery to her cervical spine, and she missed about 3 years of work. Now, a very, very, very serious case. Now, why is it important to discuss the 2.65 million? Because initially, when this case first came in, the insurance company said they weren't paying a dime because they believed that their driver had the green light and she had a do not walk sign. Now, at the time of the accident, we actually had to research the traffic control sequences because there was, and they were right, about 15 to 20 seconds in which that driver would have had the green light and she would have had a do not walk sign, right? But guess who found video of the accident? Guess who combed the area to make sure that that was not true? Guess who found that video? Guess who found that video?
You did.
And guess which client went from $0 being paid to her to $2.65 million tax-free being paid to her. Her name is Jada, and you just heard her story. Ladies and gentlemen, we do some incredible things here, but we can only do it if you provide us the opportunity, if you provide us the honor of allowing us to be your attorneys. I say it once and I say it again. I hope you never have to call our law firm. I hope you never have an accident. I hope you never have an injury. I hope you never are put in removal proceedings. I hope everything with respect to your status here in the United States goes as smoothly as possible. I hope nobody in your family catches a case on the criminal side. I hope nobody has to file for custody or divorce or child support, right? I hope that is the case. But we all know that is not the way things go. Disaster strikes when you least expect it. And as long as you are prepared, you're going to be putting your family in the best possible position to be put right back where you were before that disaster struck. And the only way you can ensure that that's going to happen for you and your family is by having our number saved and using it when, God forbid, you do need it. Our phone number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID-LAW.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you know how hard it is to find an attorney, okay, when you just have absolutely no idea where to turn when you need legal help and advice? It's tough. But here we are. We have PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. Do us a favor also. I know you are saving the number, but text the number to someone. If you're part of WhatsApp groups and other groups, put the number in the groups and say, hey, I've got a good friend of mine by the name of Squeeze. I got a good friend of mine by the name of Adam Handler. We call him the Shark. We call him the Case Handler. Because once again, you get hurt in an accident, on a serious note, you really, really need an excellent attorney. Look at what Adam did for Jada. She went from $0 to $2.65 million. More than likely, if she had gone with another attorney, she would have probably gotten zero, because they would not have done their due diligence like Adam and did his research and get the extra footage and everything and make sure that this woman gets $2.65 million. This is what he's all about. So right now, my people, you're probably in the barbershops, in the salons, you're probably in your car, you're probably on your way to work, you're probably at home right now doing your Zoom sessions and everything, whatever you're doing, you're probably on Facebook. Dial the number for the firm, dial the number for the case handler, dial the number for the Shark, dial the number that you need to call if and when you get hurt in an accident. And that number that you will dial right now and be down with PPID is 844-774-3529. Look at all these cases, 844-774-3529. Dial the number now, 844-PPID-LAW. So this way the attorney can see that you're truly saving the number. God forbid you get hurt in an accident. He's there for you. And also would like to remind you all, that same number is for a firm that was built on immigration. Adam runs the personal injury department, but there's also an immigration department. Everybody who dials that number before the top of the hour, I am guaranteeing you a 100% free phone consultation. Free. It's costing you nothing. Zilch, zippo, nothing, nada, okay? Call this number right now. For everybody out there who has an immigration question, you can call the same firm, different department, immigration it is, Conrad and Nelson. You can ask for them by name. And that number once again is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Adam, there's another one. I don't want people to think that you're just automobile, you're an automobile personal injury attorney. You're more than that. What about the stove? The stove case.
My God.
What about the stove case?
That case, let's see if we can pull that one up real quick.
That stove case where this dude was wheeling was wheeling the stove out of the freaking apartment.
I'll pull that one up. That was
pull that one up, man.
That was a crazy case. This is a case in which a woman, Carla, and if you could read that quote for me, I would be very grateful, of course.
Got to share that screen there for me.
And then share it?
No, not yet.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
All right, there we go. I got the most excellent service. I am so appreciative because Adam worked so hard for me. I give the case handler team the highest recommendation. I am forever thankful to the whole firm. Thank you. This is Carla from Brooklyn. She got $270,000 by way of Adam Handler fighting for her. Look at that picture on Facebook right here. I mean, on the casehandler.com page.
Yeah, this was another crazy case. This is a woman that was on, I believe it was July 4th. Yeah, July 4th, 2018. She's in her house. She's cooking up some chicken on the stove. And all of a sudden, a huge fireball shoots out of her stove, sets her on fire, sets her drapes on fire. Her daughter has to run into the kitchen and douse it with water. Now, why was she set on fire? Because her stove was faulty. It was leaking gas, and she had complained, okay, to her landlord for a year that there was a problem with this stove. And what do you think the landlord did, Squeeze? What do you think this genius landlord did after she complained that the stove smelled like gas sometimes?
Absolutely freaking nothing.
Nothing. Now, all of a sudden, she is unfortunately a human fireball. And the police come, the ambulance come, fire marshal comes. They're wheeling her out into the ambulance with very serious burns to her arm and her leg. And what do you think the landlord is doing now, as she's being wheeled out on a stretcher to go to
getting rid of the evidence?
Wild Cornell.
Getting rid of the evidence, huh?
Yeah, he's wheeling out the stove. She's being wheeled out into an ambulance. He's wheeling out the stove. Within 24 hours, we got the case, and he's telling us that his stove he doesn't even know where it is. He brought it to a scrapyard. Couldn't locate the stove, which poses kind of a problem for us. How do we prove a stove is faulty if we don't even have the evidence? Well, good news for Carla is that the law is on her side. And when an individual disposes of key evidence, the inference can be made that they disposed of the evidence. Why? Because it was bad for their case. The maximum compensation in this case was $300,000. That was the maximum insurance this landlord had on the property. Thankfully, he even had insurance. A lot of these slumlords don't have a dime of insurance, which puts a very, very serious problem in the case. $300,000. She decided she didn't want to wait 2 years and go through all of this litigation for $30,000. And she said, all right, if they want to save 10%, I'll let them save 10%. And 90% to me is still an A. I haven't been in school in a while, but 90% and above is still an A. She was absolutely thrilled with it. Tax-free money, life-changing money from her. This is a woman that probably had never had more than $2,500 in her bank account. And now we're getting a settlement check for $270,000.
844-774-3529. Take the number down for a top personal injury attorney. Take the number down for the case handler. Take the number down for the shark. Take the number for the man who goes for the juggler. He is truly the best in the business. I can say it, he can't say it, and he's down with PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Make the link, make the connection, and make it Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. Hands down, ladies and gentlemen, we know if you get hurt, it's got to be the case handler, Adam Handler, 844-PPID-LAW.
You know what? It's got to be the case handler because you got one chance to get it right. There are no redos. None of these cases that we're talking about, the $120 million plus I've obtained for my clients, the thousands of people through the course of my career, some out-of-status immigrants even, the money they get, right, was the one and only shot they had at getting this right. I can't tell you how many calls we get a year from another client saying, I settled my case a year or two ago. I didn't know about you. I didn't hear about you on the radio. I didn't know who you were. You didn't come up to me at the scene of the accident. And I settled my case for $8,000. And now I have to have surgery on my back. And I say to them, I'm sorry, that there's nothing I can do for you. You can never reopen a personal injury case once it's settled. You got one chance to get it right. And to get it right, you got one choice of lawyer. So we say one chance, one choice. I'm your case handler. We're Pollack, Isaac, DeSico. Our phone number is 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. Why should you not have what you believe to be the best possible attorney fighting for you and your family? Do you know how much it costs to retain my services in an injury case, Squeeze? Let me ask you this question. You're a smart guy. How much do you think it costs to hire the case handler for your injury case? For those who are not on Facebook Live right now, Squeeze is holding up a OK sign, an O sign, a zero sign. It costs absolutely nothing. Why?
Zero.
Because I work on what's called a contingency fee. What's a contingency fee? A contingency fee is a retainer agreement, which means that I get paid if and only if I am successful for you and your family. If I win you money, I earn my fee. If I don't win you money, you go your separate way, I go my separate way, and hopefully we still remain friends. It rarely happens, but in those occasions, the client owes me absolutely nothing. So there is no risk to you and your family whatsoever. Again, no risk, no reason why I shouldn't be your family attorney if, God forbid, disaster strikes. No reason why Conrad and Nelson shouldn't be your immigration attorneys if you need to legalize your status here in the United States. We are a full service law firm and we know one speed, and that's 100%. Why? Because we treat our clients like family. That is our mission. That is our mission statement. In fact, if you go on my website, before we talk about the millions and millions and millions of dollars that we obtain for our client, our message is very, very, very clear. We treat our clients like family. And if that's important to you, then you will have our number saved. If it's not important to you, I wish you and your family the best of luck in obtaining whatever you need to obtain from some lawyer that's tracking you down in the emergency room, from some lawyer that's coming up to you at the scene of the accident, from some lawyer that's hanging out at 26 Federal Plaza looking for immigration work. Good luck to you, ladies and gentlemen. But if you want a real lawyer that can get real results and does really care, you'll have our number saved. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Don't take it from me. Take it from Squeeze. Squeeze, you down with PPID?
You know me. Come on, man. You know me. And listen up. Everybody's getting down with PPID right now. I want to say thanks to each and every one for actually tuning into the special edition of the Case Handler Show. We jumped it off at 9:30 this morning. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, PPID is a full-service law firm. Yes, the case handler runs a personal injury department. Yes, there's an immigration department, but there's also criminal defense and real estate. Everyone, dial the number, store the number in your phone. If and when you need it, you reach out to him. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW. Would like to remind you, ladies. Let's do that. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that of course priors us to that guarantees similar outcome. And yes, this has been an attorney advertisement brought to you by the law firm of Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. However, we all do know that we should definitely have the number of excellent attorneys in our phone or at hand. That number happens to be 844-774-3529. Thank you so much, Adam. We'll have an amazing day just like everyone else.
You too, brother.
Clock. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We just finished up on 93.5 WVIP FM. But Adam, anything else you'd like to say before we conclude this wonderful show today, man? Feels like old times.
I feel like we said it all. What else is there to say?
All we got to
say clear. I'm your
go.
guy. I'm your case handler. Squeeze. Listen, it's funny, actually. I had a funny story to tell you real quick. Somebody called the other day for the free immigration consultation and also asked if there was a free bottle of BioLife being I said, I don't know. That's way beyond my pay grade. So I thought that was pretty funny.
That's above your pay grade here, right?
Just want for the free immigration consultation and the free bottle of BioLife. So,
Oh, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in to Adam Handler, the case handler, and myself, David Squeeze Annakie. We look forward to speaking with you tomorrow. We look forward in sharing with you tomorrow. We look forward in doing the show with you tomorrow. Do remember to spread the word and also share the page, subscribe to the page, the case handler, and also David Squeeze Annakie. With that said, we wish you nothing but the best and a safe day. Do remember to wear those masks and take care of yourselves and your family. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye. Peace.